How's lunch?
Fine.
Good, because we're heading to the vet to get rid of the beans from some of the boys. We got to take the beans out of the sack, so we'll talk all about castration and banding. You ready, Mom?
Thanks, I was eating.
Yes, I now have edamame beans in my pocket. We'll talk more about that in a minute. We're heading out to the barn. We have to hook up the trailer, get the boys. We've got 5 boys left. They've all been sold. They're all going to pet homes. Whoa, that's bright. There we go, it's fixed. We have to hook up the trailer, get that on the truck, get ready to go to the vet because castration, which is what we're doing today, not banding, happens at the vet. It's a procedure. They go under light anesthesia. We're not vets. The vet knows what she's doing. She's not gonna let us record it. I might ask her. I don't think she'll let us record it. Talk about educational. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, let's get the trailer hooked up and then we'll talk more about edamame beans and the difference. Keys and wallet definitely help. Uh-oh, gas helps too. Uh-oh, I hope we make it. Time to gather up the boys. Mom, we'll talk about edamames a little later.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, they know what's happening. They don't really know what's happening. Okay, it's been decided that we need more hay for the trailer so they have a nice comfy spot. Got some right here. Mom, are they okay? They are so not happy.
No, they're not happy yet. Well, no, Hunter's not happy. Horton's fine. Okay, now he's not fine. Okay. Oh, calm yourself.
Okay, here, I got the door. You,
Gonna go in the other way.
you throw them more hay.
No, you cannot come out. You're fine. My goodness. I'm not driving back there with you.
Yeah, we still got more.
We still have some friends coming in, okay? So make room.
Make room, make it nice and fluffy.
No, not that much room.
Not that, yeah, don't leave.
Here, now you have snacks.
I thought it was bedding, not snacks.
Okay, and snacks.
It's both. Oh, he kicked me in.
I guess you have that coming.
Oh, wow. That was fun. All right, now we gotta get in the truck and go. We'll talk eventually. Ah, so hard to lock. Stella, we're not allowed to go in. We gotta wait for Mom to check out the situation, okay? Gotta check it out, and then we'll be able to go and help the boys lose their beans. Mom, is she ready?
Stella?
No, you and the vet.
Oh, I'll never be ready.
What? They're just losing their edamames. They're gonna be fine.
I know, I worry. It's my job. Why are you wet?
Because they probably got peed on. That happens. You got them? One at a time? All right, see ya.
Grab him.
Oh, the door. Yeah, I got the door. So I gotta say, I think Liz is pretty much in her glory right now. She's pretty much the vet assistant at this point. So they have to knock the goat out, right? So he's sleepy. And then what they do, let me get an edamame. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here. Stella's in the car. So these are the testicles for the goat, obviously. And in this procedure, they knock the goat out. There's other ways to do this. We used to do what's called banding, which is a device that has 4 little prongs, and you put an elastic band on it, and you open up the elastic band, drop the testicles in it, put the elastic band on there and let it go, and it pinches it, and over time, the testicles just fall off, and the goat cannot make babies. It's about 10 cents an elastic band, but it takes like a month for it to happen. But we had 1 year where all the elastic bands failed, and they did not pinch off the top of the sack correctly, and it caused infections and it caused problems. And these are goats that we've already sold. We spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars that year fixing goats that we didn't even own anymore. Like it was a problem, but we fixed it, right? All those goats are fine, everybody's good, but it was a lot of work. So from that day forward, we've opted to do this procedure. And again, I'm no vet, but in this procedure, castration, they cut the bottom of the sack off. Oh, just the bottom. Oh, hang on, gotta put the testicle back in the sack. Give me a second. Ooh, put it back in there. Okay, good. So they cut the bottom of the sack off. After he's passed out, can't feel anything, they put like local anesthesia into they do it all. He can't feel it. They cut the bottom off. They go in and pop the testicle out like that. And then the second one, boop, out. And then they go inside the sack here somewhere and they squeeze off the blood that goes from, basically they close it all up there. So it's all disconnected. I know this is not technical, but that's how it's done. So he'll still have a sack underneath his body parts there, you know, he'll still have a sack under there. It'll shrivel up a little bit. It will bleed a little over time, over the next couple days. I'll let Liz talk about it a little more, but it's definitely safer for the goat to do it this way than to do the whole cheap elastic band thing. I get it. The elastic band thing is inexpensive, it's quick, we could do it, we've done it to numerous goats in the past, but the fact that it failed that 1 year and caused a bunch of problems, we've gone to this. Now this is about $70, $80 per goat. We're doing 5 goats today, but that cost is built into the price of the boys. I mean, they only sell for like 150, so there's no money in the goats. Like that's not where the money is. The money's in the soap and the lotion and the goat cheese and all that kind of stuff. So that's it. That's my explanation about edamames. I kind of have a pain in my belly right now, just thinking about all this. All right, I'm gonna go now, check on Stella, see how Mom's doing as vet assistant. Stella's fine. Whoa.
Stella had a total panic attack, threw up twice in the car while we were castrating a bunch of goats, nearly went into cardiac arrest.
Don't freak people out. Stella's fine.
No, of course she wasn't in cardiac arrest, but she sure acted like she was.
She's ridiculous.
Yeah, you need freaking Prozac. This is the last time we bring you in.
All right, time to move. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Never again.
When I say I am her emotional support animal and she has anxiety attacks, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding.
All right, we're moving.
Not even a little bit. Threw up everywhere.
Whatever you do, don't leave Stella in the car.
Oh my God.
Okay?
The truck will never be the same.
No, it stinks in here. What, you want to get out? Huh? Come here. Come here. No jumping. Come on, let's go. There you go. Okay. How are we doing back here? Oh, they're all so sleepy. They're all so sleepy. So they have medication, right? So they feel like no pain. So the pain is less. There's definitely not no pain, but the pain is less. They're all so sleepy. So Mom, how'd they do?
They did fine.
To make a long story short, this was that little device I talked about earlier for the old elastic band banding technique. And now we have moved on to the
Surgical castration.
Yeah. Did you want to add anything? That's basically what
No, because I have no idea what you talked about, so.
Basically, would you ever do this technique again?
No.
And why not?
Because it is not just inhumane, but it is dangerous, life-threatening, potentially, and when and if it goes wrong. Like, you might do hundreds of goats that way, which we did, but it really only takes one for you to realize why you shouldn't do it.
Right, when it
one to go bad.
Exactly.
To realize why you shouldn't be doing it that
so
way.
Inhumane, I don't know, because it's a procedure that's been done for probably hundreds of years. But
how about you try putting a rubber band around? I'm just saying, you put a rubber band around your finger long enough, it's gonna hurt.
Yes.
And that's essentially what you're doing. You're cutting blood supply off to a part of your body and having it go necrotic, and it falls off.
That's that word I was looking for.
Yeah.
See, I told you she'd use words I don't use. Now, when it went wrong, what actually happened?
The rubber band wasn't tight enough, so it didn't make a seal, and so just a little bit of blood flow was able to get through, and they never fell off, and they got infected.
Infection. Yep.
Which, you know,
bad.
Could have been super bad.
So this way, look, they're walking around, they're happy. Well, I don't know if they're happy.
Well, they're still a little drugged.
They are definitely drugged.
Look at that face. He's like, he's so drugged.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, is that purple rain I see?
He's got a little silver all over him.
Yeah, well,
silver coat.
Yeah.
He's even got silver coat. No, he doesn't have any silver coat on his head.
That's JoJo. He didn't get his horns trimmed.
Yeah. So, one last thing to discuss, though.
Okay.
I can't see you guys. Oh, they're not going to see you. They could bleed after this.
They're going to drip.
They're going to drip.
They need to drip.
Exactly.
And everything is open right now so that you're not closing it off and making a perfect environment for infection.
Right.
So it's hitting the air, which means, you know, the more oxygen that hits that site, the more safer it heals.
Yep. It heals up, and they're good. So they can't go home to their new homes for a couple days. They'll hang out here, and they'll be perfectly fine, happy weathers.
I think he's staring at a blade of grass.
Oh, he is. He's
over there like...
They need to go sit down so the blood can clot and all that kind of fun stuff.
He's not dripping at all.
No, he's not dripping. He's not dripping.
But
where are the other ones?
Now it's warm milk and tranquilizer.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely... they're zonked.
I was going to say, he hasn't moved, but he just finally moved.
Oh, yeah, they're both.
Yeah, he hasn't blinked. Neither one of them.
Where'd the other three go? Sleeping already? Oh, yeah, look at this one. Look at this one.
Doing the same thing.
Gunter's.
Like, I haven't blinked.
Yep.
I really didn't take your baby.
That one.
Yeah. Poor thing. Oh.
Where's the other one?
Peach is laying.
Already laying down
He's
right
not
there.
gonna move now.
Nope, he'll be sleepy for a while. Oh, no, he got back up. He said, ooh, that hurt. Something's missing.
That hurt.
So to end this off, I don't know if inhumane's the word I would have used. Maybe, I guess, after further review, you know? This technique, not the best technique. So the financial decision of the 7 cents rubber band or whatever it costs, the super cheap rubber band versus the surgical vet visit, we just build it into the price of the bucks when they leave, the boys when they leave. So that's it. That's our video. That's our castration banding video. And there's Stella, the one that puked in the car like 4 times. Right, Stella? Yeah, she didn't like the car.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, bad side? Okay. Always be recording. Right? How's lunch? Good. Because we're heading to the vet to get rid of the beans from some of the boys. We gotta take the beans out of the sack. So we'll talk all about castration and banding. You ready, Mom?
Thanks, I was eating.